UFC 324. I mean, guys, insane card, truthfully. Just talking about the main event, that was obviously really the highlight of it. Justin Gaethje with a just absolute classic performance. Three, or how many knockdowns did he land? Two knockdowns at least. Might have had like three. Um, let's say Justin Gaethje, absolute classic performance from him. He looked good. Powerful shots. Paddy Pimblett. You know, we knew Paddy was tough. We knew he could take a bunch, but really did not think to this level that anyone could take that kind of damage and walk through it. Maybe besides a guy like Justin Gaethje. Absolutely insane. Paddy Pimblett, welcome to the big leagues. Great fight, tough as nails. It was a scrappy fight, tough fight. I guess Gaethje's going to be fighting Ilya now, which, I mean, people are going to hate on it, but I'm looking forward to it, truthfully. Let's go. We've seen crazier things happen than, crazier upsets than that. But yeah, really classic performance from Justin Gaethje, just bringing the violence. He made Paddy Pimblett look like a freaking new man, different man. So absolutely crazy there. But yeah, Justin Gaethje, three knockdowns, won 3 or 4 rounds. I thought it was 4. I thought he won every round except for the third. The fifth was kind of close as well, but I just think his pressure when he was pressuring Paddy Pimblett up against the cage, kind of like we laid out for him, pressuring Paddy Pimblett up the cage and just landing those winging shots up close. Paddy had no answer from him. When Paddy was in the middle of the octagon, he had success. He just couldn't stay there and fight off the pressure from Justin Gaethje. But yeah, great fight there. I mean, one of the best fights of all time. Like, truthfully, it's that could already be fight of the year. Looking at the rest of the card, Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong. It's a good fight. It was all right. Sean O'Malley, I did think won. I thought he won rounds 1 and 3, but it was close. I'm glad Sean O'Malley won. Obviously, I picked him, and I want him to win. I would like to see him fight Petr Yan, but we'll see what's going on there. I thought it was a good performance, not amazing. He needed, he could definitely make improvements there. This fight was really kind of disappointing. Obviously, it ended in a finish, but not the kind of finish we were looking for. I picked Derek Lewis in this, just didn't go my way. But Waldo Cortez Acosta, he's good. He's not a top 4 heavyweight, but he's good enough to beat up the blobbier heavyweights and a Derek Lewis. So you got to give respect where it's due, and he gets a little respect there for being Derek Lewis. Natalia Silva, Rose Namajunas. I actually, to be honest with you, I didn't really watch this fight. Can't even comment on it. Arnold Allen, John Silva. Really, it was a close fight. Really close fight, I thought. John Silva, I think, won it by kind of being dominant in the third. But it was a close fight. I thought it was 29-28. But good fight overall. Arnold Allen, I think the layoff, he had like a year and a half off. I think that had an effect on him. But John Silva looked good. Maybe he'll get him in there against like a Lerone Murphy or something. Get him back in there relatively quick. But we'll see. It was a good performance. Umar in a figured boring fight. Not too much going on there. I don't think Umar is going to get the title shot. I think they'd rather do Merab or Sean O'Malley, truthfully. Teba Gutierre versus Andre Pulyaev. Hear me out. I was kind of not surprised by how this fight went. I talked about how Andre Pulyaev was 100% a step up for Teba Gutierre based on the other competition he's fought. And I was right about that. Like, Andre Pulyaev is very decent. He definitely could have almost won this fight if it wasn't for the knockdowns. Like, besides the knockdown, he kind of won. He clearly won this fight besides those knockdowns. But yeah, Teba Gutierre definitely needs to do some work. I'm not gonna talk about too much more, but really this main event was kind of just nuts. Paddy Pimblett, I think I don't think this is bad for his career as a whole. I think he can absolutely, like, he's good. He'll be fine. You know, Justin Gaethje will, like I said, probably fight Ilya now. You know, or he should. That'll be what happens. I could see Paddy Pimblett maybe fighting, if Dan Hooker beats Benoit Saint-Denis. I could see Paddy Pimblett and Dan Hooker going and scrapping. Or maybe an Arman Sarukian. Arman Sarukian probably not, but we'll see. But either Dan Hooker, Benoit Saint-Denis, if depending on who wins that fight. But yeah, listen, the card felt kind of weird as a whole. I don't know what it was, but either way, it's great to have UFC back, and we got another card coming up next week. I appreciate you guys tuning into the channel this week, and just hit 100 subscribers, so I appreciate that. Really, I do a lot. And drop a like on this video, and stay tuned. I got more videos coming out next week on next week's card. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Peace.